ශ්‍රී ලංකා කනිෂ්ඨ විවෘත ගොල්ෆ් තරගාවලිය 17 වන වරටත් මෙම වසරේ මාර්තු 6 වෙනිදා සිට 8 වෙනිදා දක්වා නුවරඑළිය ගොල්ෆ් සමාජ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේදී පැවැත්වීමට නියමිතයි. පුහුණු වටය මාර්තු 5 වන දිනට නියමිත අතර සෑම දිනකම පෙරවරු 7:30ට තරග ආරම්භ වනවා. මෙම තරගාවලිය වට 3කින් සමන්විත වනවා. එක් කාණ්ඩය යටතේ අවම සමස්ත දල ලකුණු ලබා ගන්නා ක්‍රීඩකයා එම කාණ්ඩයේ ජයග්‍රාහකයා ලෙස තේරීපත් වෙනවා. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම පෝෂණ සමාගමක් වන ප්‍රීමා සන්රයිස් මේ සඳහා මෙවර අනුග්‍රහය ලබා දෙනවා. මේ පිළිබඳව දැනුම් දීමේ මාධ්‍ය හමුව සඳහා සිලෝන් ඇග්‍රෝ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රීස් ප්‍රීමා සමූහ ව්‍යාපාරයේ සාමාන්‍ය අධිකාරී සජිත් ගුණරත්න මහතාද එක්ව සිටියා. මෙම තරගාවලියේ පැවැත්වෙන වයස් කාණ්ඩ මෙසේ. විවෘත රන් කාණ්ඩය වයස අවුරුදු 15 සිට 18 දක්වා බාලක බාලිකා, රිදී කාණ්ඩයේ වයස අවුරුදු 13 සිට 14 දක්වා බාලක බාලිකා, ලෝකඩ කාණ්ඩයේ වයස අවුරුදු 11 සිට 12 දක්වා බාලක බාලිකා, තඹ කාණ්ඩයේ වයස අවුරුදු 10 සහ ඊට අඩු බාලක බාලිකා ලෙස මෙම තරගාවලිය පැවැත්වීමට නියමිත වනවා.
මෙම තරගාවලිය දවස් 3ක තරගාවලියක් ලෙස තමයි පැවැත්වෙන්නේ. මේ සඳහා ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් දෙවෙනි සෑම පළාතකින්ම ගෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම සඳහන් කරා වගේ අනුරාධපුර ගෝල්ෆ් පාසල ඇකඩමියක, වික්ටෝරියා ගෝල්ෆ් පාසල, RCGC නේවි වැල්සර ඇකඩමි වලින් ක්‍රීඩකයෝ සහභාගී වෙනවා. ක්‍රීඩකයන් 70ක් පමණ සහභාගී වෙන බවට තමයි දැනට අපිට ලැබිලා තියෙන තොරතුරු අනුව තියෙන්නේ. මේක ඇග්‍රිගේට් ග්‍රොස් කියන ෆෝමැට් එකේ තමයි සෙල්ලම් කරන්නේ. පැවැත්වෙන ස්ථානීය නුවරඑළිය ගෝල්ෆ් ක්ලබ් එකේ තමයි මේක තරගාවලිය පැවැත්වෙන්නේ. මේක ප්‍රීමා සන්රයිස් අනිත් තමයි ඒකම වයස් කාණ්ඩ 4ක් යටතේ මේ තරගාවලිය පැවැත්වෙනවා. වයස් කාණ්ඩ 4ක් යටතේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් තරග කරනවා මේ තරගාවලිය පුරා.
And Sri Lanka Golf is all about trying to develop golf and trying to bring up these youngsters to become international players. So I think one of the very important things is by giving these young players some publicity, you're also encouraging some other young players to take up the sport and to see that this sport is not unapproachable to other people, because sometimes there is a perception that golf, for instance, is one of those sports that is for a certain type of people, for a certain elite type of person. But very recently, or not when I say recently, in the last maybe 10 years or so, Prima Sunrise, who's been sponsoring this event for about 17 years, I think the advantage is that this tournament has actually brought out some very fine young players. And some of the players who are members of this golf club have also been taken into universities in the US for their talent in golf. And that's an opportunity that has come from this kind of tournament that Prima Sunrise is sponsoring in the near future. In addition to that, we've also got a bunch of kids who come out of the Anuradhapura program, 2 very fine players. There are lots of other fine players, but these 2 players have been given international exposure, and they are from less fortunate backgrounds than some of the children who play here at Royal Colombo. So by the press giving publicity to these junior players, I think it gives them sort of a window to see even we can do it. Because let's not forget that Sri Lanka, some of the best players we've had who have brought home 2 silver medals from the Asian Games are none other than Anurohana and the legendary Nandasena Pereira. So they also came from the less fortunate ranks. So it goes to show that golf is not only for a certain level of people. Just like our cricketers, our golfers have great skills, hand-eye coordination. So some of the challenges that we have as a golf union is really to make sure they are given the right direction, an opportunity to play in a tournament like this when they are juniors. The golf union is working very hard on developing coaching, bringing better levels of coaches, spending a lot of money to trying to bring in better level of coaches so that our young talent can actually nurture and develop and grow into the future. I think Sri Lanka, even though it has only 5 18-hole golf courses, and we have, I think, 4 or 5 9-hole golf courses, actually has a lot of potential, because in the Asian region we've always been able to compete. I mean, testamentary to that is the fact that some of these young people have got to go to university in the United States on scholarships and things like that for their studies, as well as to develop their golf. So I must once again thank Prima Sunrise for all their support and being with us for such a long time. I think it's a marvelous thing that you all are doing, and I'm sure your branding and all that will get the necessary exposure. And also I would like to welcome and introduce you all to our new junior subcommittee chairman, Mangala Mumuluge, who has done a marvelous job with the juniors. He has taken over from Niru Jayatalaga, who had been doing it for maybe 12 or 13 years. And so now the baton has been handed over to Mangala, and he actually had a lot to do with improving the Navy range. And I'm sure he has lots of good ideas and ways to take the thing forward. We'll all work together trying to develop junior golf. So having said those few words, once again, thank you, Prima Sunrise, and thank you, members of the press, for being here. And we appreciate all the coverage you give us. And may the best players win, and good luck to the juniors. And also I don't want to fail by saying, we have a young man who works at the back behind the scenes. Duminda, I don't know, I saw him here earlier, but he does a lot of work behind the scenes. So I must also say thank you to Duminda for his support, and we must not forget that even behind the scenes, the people are important. So thank you and good luck.
First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for your presence here on this significant occasion. We are pleased to announce our continued support to the Sri Lanka Junior Open Golf Championship today for the 17th consecutive year with the Prima Sunrise brand and Prima Consumer Brands. We firmly believe that our sponsorship provides us with a unique opportunity each year to be part of the journey that recognizes and empowers young aspiring players, helping them to develop their potential and achieve excellence in sports. In recent years, we have witnessed the growing popularity of golf in Sri Lanka. Today, the sport is making remarkable progress thanks to the Junior Golf Subcommittee and the Golf Union. Thanks to all the efforts taken by everyone who's involved. The Junior Golf is the most important tournament for young and upcoming junior golfers in the country, recognized as the benchmark for the worldwide amateur golf rankings, where winners of the Junior Open will crown the national junior champions in the boys and girls categories respectively. As in previous years, we look forward to see high standards of golf's outstanding performance by our young players across Sri Lanka, and we are proud that we have extended our sponsorship to Region Junior Open in 2026 as well. And in the hope of seeing an increased participation of talented youngsters, as Ranil P. mentioned before, from all across Sri Lanka. With well over a decade of continued support, Prima Sunrise is committed to encourage the next generation of young golfers in partnership with Sri Lanka Golf. On behalf of Prima Consumer Brands and Prima Sunrise, I would like to extend my gratitude to Sri Lanka Golf for the opportunity to continue our valued sponsorships and partnership in making Junior Open Golf Championship a successful tournament, which we believe makes a positive contribution towards uplifting junior golf in Sri Lanka. Finally, I extend my best wishes to the young golfers who will be participating in the Junior Open Golf Championship, and I am confident that we will be able to witness the very best of the local talents on the course as we watch the future generations of Sri Lankan golf compete for the convert title.
On behalf of Sri Lanka Golf Junior Subcommittee, I take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all our friends and all media members who are present here to continue the support in giving the prominence to game of golf and our young athletics. So we look forward to successful, exciting Sri Lanka Junior Golf 2026. And especially we want to mention that because without media, we can't do our job or the fulfill our job. Because you are the person who are carrying this game of golf from throughout Sri Lanka from each and every corner. So your publicity, your encouragement is very much matter to us. It will be encourage our junior golf as well as our committee members to commit and boost the Sri Lanka golf further. So I take this opportunity to thanks for the tactical level supporters, which means clubs, or the greenkeepers to management level. Thank you very much, Royal Colombo Golf Club, to always extending your supports at any time. Whenever they're possible, they will not hesitate to grant permission or allow the tournament to conduct. And Victoria Golf Club, Norelia Golf Club, for hosting, allow us to host the junior program in grand scale and fantastic level. So I want to say thank you very much for your presence and continued support for development of junior golf, and we will expect in future to you will join hands with us like this to promote the Sri Lanka golf in future. Thank you very much. And